Hello everyone, it's Adeboye David here and I'm a virtual assistant. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with us how you can get jobs as a virtual assistant. Now this video is for you if you are a virtual assistant already and then you're not getting the required number of jobs that you want, or you're not getting jobs as you want. And then this video is also for you if you're a newbie virtual assistant looking to get started with one or two jobs. Finally, this video is for you if you have interest in virtual assistants and then you are trying to see if there are opportunities available for you. Without wasting much of your time, let's head straight into the video. Welcome back to the video. Like I said in this video, I'm going to be sharing with us how we can get jobs as virtual assistant. Now, there are several ways we can get jobs as virtual assistants. In fact, there are jobs everywhere staring at us. I'm going to share with you 5 different ways in which you could get jobs as a virtual assistant. Now, number one is that many of us overlook the network that we have. You say that you're a virtual assistant and then your closest friends do not know that you're a virtual assistant. More than 60 to 70% of the jobs I've worked on as a virtual assistant came through referrals, through my friends who knew that I'm a virtual assistant, and so they referred me. Some of them came through mention. People knew that I was a virtual assistant and they mentioned me on a post or where people were looking for a virtual assistant. But one way you could get jobs as a virtual assistant is starting with your family and friends. Let your family and friends know that you are a virtual assistant and you are seeking for jobs. When they begin to get opportunities, they see opportunities, your name comes to their subconscious and then they refer you. And number 2 step that you could use to get job as a virtual assistant is through volunteering or interning. I talked about it in a post. I made some post about it on Facebook. The link is going to be in the description of this video. But now, if you want to get jobs as a virtual assistant, you need to learn how to volunteer or intern. How do you do this? And these are practical ways by which you could volunteer or intern with people. Number 1 is, first of all, you know that you know what you are doing. When you know what you are doing, you reach out to people. Identify people who you feel need your services. They need your services. You go, you make research about them, and then you collect a list of those people. This list might be their emails, it can be their phone numbers, it can be their social media handles, or any possible way you could reach out to them. So once you collect this list, you now start by sending out messages to them one after the other. You send messages to them, letting them know what you do, letting them know the problems or the challenges you've identified with them and how you can solve them, and also letting them know that you want to volunteer for them for a period, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, as the case may be. Do not just message somebody and say, I'm a virtual assistant, I want to volunteer for you. You come from a place of value. Identify their problems, identify the challenges they are facing in their businesses, in their online business that they do, and then provide a solution to them, letting them know that I've identified these challenges and I could work with you, volunteer for you in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 2 months. Now what you are doing is that you are giving yourself credibility. You are giving yourself a track record. They know what you can do now. They've seen what you can do. And if you do excellently well, it's either they retain you or they start referring you to people that, oh, someone volunteered for me and it's very good. You can hire this person. You can hire him for this certain task. You can hire him for this certain job. It's also the same thing with interning. You go on LinkedIn and search for internship role. Go on LinkedIn, search for internship role, and then apply to it. So once you apply to it, do your best. They either retain you or they start referring you to people. The third way or step you could use to get jobs is by being active on freelance platforms. So freelance platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer.com, there are many. If you are active there and then you do the right thing, you will start getting jobs as a virtual assistant. What are the right things you need to do on Upwork? Number 1 is that have an optimized profile. So your profile starts from your profile picture. It should be clear with both ears showing. It's not a selfie, it's a portrait image of you, professionally taken picture. It can either be with a smartphone, a high quality smartphone with a good camera, or a camera. So just ensure that your picture first of all is catchy, and then you go to your profile. It's your name, the description, your title, and what you do. So all these things are well optimized. And I'm hosting a free webinar very soon. The link is going to be in the description. I'm going to teach and talk about how you can do all this. If your profile is optimized on Upwork, now the next thing you can do is to start sending proposals. how do you send proposals? You go to Upwork and then look at their job listings, click on them, and then start sending out requests or proposals. So when you click on a job request, send out proposal. Your proposal should be catchy. Please listen or read this job description very well. Sometimes on Upwork, at the tail end of the job description, they might tell you that to be sure that you read this job description, begin your proposal with the word yellow ant. So because you did not read that job description, you just submit your proposal like that, and then they just trash it away because you did not even follow the instruction. Try you follow instructions and send your proposals. The more proposals you send, the more your chances of getting a job. I first started with saying that let your network know, your friends and families, let them know that you are a virtual assistant and then you are looking for jobs. Number 2 is that you volunteer or you intern for people. Number 3 is freelance platforms, Upwork, Fiverr, and the rest. The fourth one I want to talk about is take your social media serious. Most of my jobs came from referrals on social media. So you need to take social media serious. If you want to start getting jobs, you need to do 3 things on social media. Number 1, have an optimized profile. The profile should categorically state who you are, from your picture, your bio, virtual assistant, social media manager, and it should be clear. Even if you want to add Jesus baby, you want to add Jesus boy, please do add it, but ensure that what you are doing is clearly stated on your profile, on your bio. And then the next step is that you have a pinned post, a pinned message that tells people what you do, and then you also have how to reach you, WhatsApp, email, and the likes, right? Take social media serious. When you optimize your social media profile, start creating content around what you do. Create content around virtual assistants regularly. Educate people, teach people about virtual assistants, so that when someone that wants to hire you come to your profile, by the time they scroll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts, they see that, oh yeah, this person actually knows what he or she is doing. Take social media serious. Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, X. Pick the one that works for you. Start posting consistently on it. Create content, do content marketing, and trust me, you start getting jobs. And then the 5th one I'm going to talk about is through Facebook groups or pages, especially Facebook groups. Now, there are a lot of Facebook groups on the internet today. There are a lot of Facebook groups on Facebook today that a lot of people who congregate there. Yeah, I got a job one time from a group where it was basically tractor operators in the US. So tractor operators, they have like a group, and I just went to the group and then I just made a little post. If you are looking for a virtual assistant to help you with tracking your sales record, keeping inventories, hire me today. I just dropped that post. I dropped that post in January, and then the person reached out to me in March. It was a one-off job. It was not like consistent, it was just one-off, but then I got that job from there. Go to Facebook groups, a lot of them, it depends on who you are looking for. There are groups for business owners, there are groups for entrepreneurs, there are groups for online creators, there are groups for graphic designers. Go to these groups and make a pitch to them. Be sure you know what you are doing. Go to a group today and say, I'm going to help you manage your social media account. I'm going to help you generate 1,000 leads in 30 days. I'm going to help you keep record of your sales and inventories. I'm going to help you change your audio files to PDF. I'm going to help you transcribe your audios to PDF. I'm going to help you translate from Spanish to English, from French to English. Do this value proposition there, post there, and watch how people will reach out to you. Bonus points: if you want to get jobs faster, please ensure that you have a good CV. So write a CV or a resume, and ensure that you have different CVs or different resumes for different roles that you want to apply for. Have a CV for general virtual assistants, I have a CV for social media management, I have a CV for technical support. So have a CV for different methods. And another bonus point is, after watching this video, go and make a list of up to 50 or 100 persons, organizations, or companies you want to send messages to. Put it on an Excel sheet with their names and their contact details, and then try to start reaching out to them. If you could send up to 10 requests or 10 CV, 10 job proposals per day, 20, 30, 40, 50, depending on your energy, there's no way you will close the month without landing at least one job. Thank you for watching that video. If you gain value, please ensure that you drop a comment for me. Ask your questions in the comment section. like the video, subscribe and share with your friends.